Hello everyone and welcome. Today we're going to be discussing how to calculate the workload for your course. I've gone ahead and created an example module here. Keep in mind that your course should have much more content than this, and this only serves to stand as an example. To start, I've gone ahead and opened up all the pages you see here, which can be seen along the tab bar. In addition, I've opened up the workload report in Excel. Keep in mind that since we are only completing the workload for one module, we will only use columns C and D. In addition, we may not use all the rows for each column when completing the workload. The last thing I will highlight is that you will notice the begin here has already been added onto your workload and is worth a total of 113 minutes. The first thing we're going to take a look at is how much reading the student will complete by the end of the module. To start, we will go ahead and go to the first page, the module overview. From here, we can either look at this and roughly estimate that this is a half page of reading, or we can hit Control P or Command P if you're using a Mac to open up the print preview and see that it is roughly half a page here. We'll keep this in mind as we go forward. Again, we have roughly a half page of reading. However, this time we have a couple websites. We must also include these in the total reading that the student will complete. We'll go ahead and open up each of these websites. And once in the website, we can hit Control P again to open up the print preview. From here, we can look through and see that the total the students are supposed to read is about 8 pages. The 9th page does not have anything on it. Next, we'll go to the second website, and again, open up the print preview. And we can see that the student will read about 2 pages. The next page we'll take a look at is an activity. On this activity, we can see that the student is to read about half a page again. And moving on to the next page, we'll go ahead and exclude this from the reading section. So in total, we have half a page, 8 pages, 2 pages, and half a page. In total, that is 11.5 pages. We'll go to the workload report and enter 11.5, and we can see that it calculates based on the estimated rate. Next, we'll take a look at discussions. We know that we have one discussion. So we can go ahead and enter 1 in this cell. Again, it will calculate and add the 30 minutes. The next we'll take a look at is general writing. You'll see that one of the activities students are to complete is a quick write activity. This gives the students 2 minutes to view the prompt and 5 minutes to write. While this is writing, we will go ahead and enter this down at the bottom as a quick write and put a total of 7 minutes, simply because this is a timed activity and the 30 minutes per page does not align correctly with this assignment. In this module, we do not have any research papers, we don't have any presentations, we don't have any videos, we don't have any meetings, nor do we have any quizzes, tests, or additional assignments. At the bottom, we can now take a look at the total workload for this module. We have our time in minutes at 219, including the Begin Here module, and our time in hours at 3.65, again including the begin here module.